What's poppin', YouTube? Y'all already know we back with another one, man. We back with a mother effing another one, man. Open discussion. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure y'all hitting that notification button so y'all following ASAP for that new video. You know the motherfucking vibes, man. So today we're gonna be discussing AD, former No Jumper employee. He speaks on what No Jumper was paying him, and I just got into the video, man. Community clips. If y'all not following community, make sure y'all do, because them boys got their own shit going on, man. Be your own boss. I respect it. Shout out to community clips. Shout out to Fake Community. Shout out to AD and what he got going on. Shout out to all of them boys, man. Shout out to the whole West Coast. You feel me? And we just seeing how this podcast game is moving right now. So, again, like I said, make sure y'all locked in. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe on this video to tell me how y'all feel. So AD is saying that he was getting paid weekly from No Jumper, and what he's saying is he's making actually more than he was making while he was working at No Jumper, and he got the receipts. So AD, my boy, really got the receipts to pull out, and he's actually talking about it right now. And if y'all want to check that out, that's on Community Clips. We just gonna see what AD's talking about real quick. We not gonna dive into it too much because y'all know that's personal shit between them going on. But let's see what AD gotta say.
I'm saying to look at that. I just want to let people know.
So AD is showing what?
This is what I was getting paid every 2 weeks. You feel me? Just so everybody can see. Okay, pay more than. No, just kidding. Hey, hey, listen. You pay good though. On top of that, and this is before taxes. On top of that, at the end of the month, I would give them an invoice that'll go from $1,500 to maybe on a good month, which was rarely
like $5 bags.
No, $3,000. You know what I'm saying? So for the most part,
okay, he's speaking about what No Jumper was paying, which is roughly about $2,000 every week.
At the end of the month was maybe $6,000 on a good month. Okay. No bullshit. You feel what I'm saying? If you think that is more than what the fuck we doing now, you are out your goddamn mind, my nigga. 100%. You feel me? And on top of that, he said something about bad management and shit like that too. Pun only came in the picture to make sure that we wasn't getting taken advantage of off of account of me.
Leave me out of this shit.
I'm just keeping it real. I gotta say my piece when it get down. Hey, I'm gonna say what I gotta say, Pun. I'm gonna say what I gotta.
So basically, they trying to say AD's manager was causing confliction, which I mean, that can be causing conflict if that's his manager. He's looking out for the best of AD, which was working for No Jumper. He's making sure he get everything he deserved. He's making sure Adam paid AD everything he deserved. You feel me? So I understand that 100%. So what they're getting into, he's basically speaking of getting paid more than he actually was when he was working for AD. So like he's his own boss now. He's running his own show. He's doing his own thing, and they act like he didn't already have his thing going on. Like he was already a rapper. So think about that. We're not saying that Adam's not making money. Adam, we know you're making a ton of money. Adam, you're rich. You're rich. This is why you have that arrogance to you. You understand? Like you have that arrogance. Like okay, I'm rich. Who the fuck are they? Same dudes who was holding you down, so but it's not, now it's like, yo, who the fuck is that? So okay, you gotta take it to context how he feels now. Like he's like, I mean, he's not taking it real extra personal, but he's like, yo, let me cook now. Let's see what AD gotta say some more.
Now, my worst month on Community is still more than what I ever got paid at No Jumper, and that's 100% facts. That's with no sponsors. That's with nothing. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's just strictly what it is. And the only time that we probably took a dip in any type of views is when I went to DR for 2 weeks, and that shit went right back up.
Now, see, y'all going to follow Community, man. Fake Community, all that. Like,
Bun tried to be cool.
Go rock with them boys, man. They got something good going on, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I rock with us, all right? Voila.
The only extra thing that we got when it came down to No Jumper was the food show, which I was told that wasn't going to work to begin with. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get paid for the food show for a minute. Me and Pun decided and told them, they said that they didn't know what they could pay us because they didn't know what it was going to do. You feel me? Pun told them, we're going to give you guys 4 episodes. After that, we can discuss and give us an offer to what it is that we can get paid. You know what I'm saying? So, the whole time to act like it.
Hold on. So AD's basically breaking down the business side of things and what he was trying to pay him and how much he was trying to pay him and for what he was doing. Basically, you feel me? He said he wasn't getting paid for the food show. Probably would get paid to do No Jumper episodes. Probably would get paid to do other little things. You feel me? Sponsors. You feel me? Ads, little things like that. But he's basically saying he's making more on his own show, being his own boss. So take notes, man. Being your own boss could really lead to lots of success. It's really just jumping off that wave you thought that was really right for you. And I mean, everything good comes to an end too, man. No Jumper was smooth. I used to watch No Jumper with AD, Smack, and all of them. You feel me? Duno. So that was one of my shows, my go-to shows to watch. So you know, and that OT Genesis one was my favorite episode. I'm gonna keep saying that, like my favorite episode. So he's keeping it real right now. So like, comment, and subscribe if y'all think. What are y'all thoughts on AD's pulling out the receipts? And if you go on the community clips, you can obviously see how much he said he was getting paid, around roughly like $2,000 every week or 2 weeks, something like that. So he pulled out the receipts and said, "This is what you was paying me." So and this is somebody who was rocking with him for a minute. So I can only imagine the other guys. They was probably like getting like regular like employee pay, like a 9 to 5 type shit. People 9 to 5 making more than that. Doctors, nurses, they making more than that. You gotta understand, they are really working hard. So he's really pulling out like, yo, this guy was really like, yeah, for the job like that, like you're gonna say like, yeah, he was making more than enough. But for him, he wanna be feeding his family. You gotta understand. Like, comment, and subscribe, man. Make sure y'all tuned in, man, for another episode of the Open Discussion. Today we discussed AD versus No Jumper and him pulling out the receipts on how much Adam paid him. So make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Tap in, and cost you nothing to subscribe. You heard? Y'all want another episode? We will be dropping every day of the Open Discussion. You already know how we do.